Not today, I guess. Am I just imagining things, but sort of, hey heart? I've been trying to practice more of my latte art, but improvement is coming along very slowly. There it is, just a very simple breakfast today. I have quite a lot to do today, so usually if I want to be functional in the morning, I need food, hence the breakfast platter. Probably my go-to combination most of the time. Also a little more stressed lately with my product coming out soon and all. Busy time, but as I like to say, all good things. So to kickstart the day, give myself another email-free 10 minutes and then we shall start the day. For lunch day, I'm thinking of making a fancy steak bowl. Cucumbers for veg, and I have this nice beef tenderloin roast that I'm going to slowly cook. To elevate it even more, I'm gonna be using my beloved Musui Kamado. Quick thank you to Vermicular for sponsoring this video today. They are a Japanese cookware brand that actually specializes in cast iron cookware. And the dish I have in mind for lunch today, a honey soy roast beef tenderloin, is actually a recipe from their cookbook. Ta-da! You can see that I've bookmarked a couple of recipes that I really want to try. This is the one I'll be making today. It's gonna start seasoning this a little bit. So I actually first heard about Vermicular from one of my favorite YouTubers, Peaceful Cuisine, and I was immediately intrigued by just how much thought they put into the design of their cookware. I've had this musui kamado for about a year now and I love it. You've probably already seen it in a couple of videos, but it is an all-in-one cast iron induction cooker. You know what, let me just show you. I'm gonna get a little nerdy here. So this part, the enameled cast iron pot, this is the musui, which in Japanese actually means waterless. Because it has this precision seal, which locks in the moisture of your ingredients. And it's designed to fit perfectly into the kamado, which actually refers to the traditional wood burning stoves with those calcifer-like flames. So the intention is for the induction stove to kind of replicate that. So it's cooking from the bottom and the sides. That way you get sort of like an even heat distribution, which we are going to see with this beef tenderloin. Rub some salt and pepper. This side as well. This side for sec. Now to make the sauce. God, I feel like crying. There's that onion, garlic, some fancy red wine that I'm using. Maybe I'll drink this later. More soy sauce. Finally, some honey. This is what's going to give it a sweetness. It smells very red wine-esque. Last thing is to add a bay leaf in there. And that's it. Got everything ready. We're gonna use medium. Hot. Waiting for it to tell me that it's ready. It's the benefits of an induction cooker. Got the side. Oil going in first. Tongs. And we're gonna go in. Sear it around all sides. It's going in. Just about ready. You can see the nice color on the outside, a little bit of crisp. This is what's gonna give it that like wonderful savory flavor. Now for the slow roasting. Saucing. This sauce smells so good. That garlic and onion hits the moment you pour it in. Now I'm just gonna let it cook slowly on warm setting at 158 Fahrenheit, around 60 minutes. Hot. This is all extremely precise. That's the thing about induction, right? You have very precise control. So you bet that this roast beef is going to be perfectly cooked. Also, that's what's gonna help lock in all that aroma and moisture. It's gonna take some time. The rice I actually already made earlier today after breakfast. Also in the musui kamado, which, fun fact, is actually marketed as a rice cooker in Japan. So you know the rice is going to be good. It's also why it has a dedicated auto rice cooking mode, which is once again very precise with timing. You know exactly when your rice is gonna be done. And it really does make the rice extra fluffy. Not gonna lie, I already had like a couple of bites earlier. Hot fluffy steamed rice, who can resist? Now, before I go and do some work, I'm just gonna chop up some of these cucumbers. Give them a quick little salt sugar marinade for a side salad later. I'm gonna do this fun little thing. And the other side. There you go. Haha. Okay. Salt and sugar. Give it a nice little toss. That's going into the fridge. Totally optional, but I've actually strained the sauce, so added a little bit of butter to make it extra silky. Some of the grated onion garlic puree here that I think will be nice. I'm gonna slice this up now. It's our moment of truth. Ooh, yes. Look at how beautiful. Ooh, it's so evenly cooked. You can see that it's like pink throughout. Wow. This is stunning. This is actually quite gorgeous. Juicy, get that nice crisp on the outside. Woo-wee. Even though I've had this for a while, this is actually my first time making roast beef tenderloin. I couldn't wait. Wow. That is actually, it's so tender. And the flavor. Okay, I'm not gonna get ahead of myself. Let me plate this up and then we can have a proper taste test. But oh my gosh. I mean, look at this. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Gently reheated. My goodness. I'm gonna add a little bit of this onion garlic puree on top. Then I'm gonna drizzle this sauce right on top. Ooh, extra buttery, the way I like it. Just a cucumber on the side. And here you go. Here is that beautiful steak bowl. You guys, I am so happy with how this turned out. And I am so excited to eat. I'll go pour myself a drink and enjoy this outside. It was worth the wait. It's just the most ideal color that I want it to be. And as somebody who loves beef, it is very hard sometimes to get that precise of a control, but today we did it. The beef is generally so well cooked. Like, yes, it's tender, but it's like throughout the entire meat. Ooh. I just had the sauce with the rice and that was very nice. The sauce has not just been reduced down, but it is that sort of intensity that I feel like is attributed to the precision seal, which always does like wonders at enhancing the flavors of the ingredients themselves. And the cucumber has so much time to become crunchy. Can't even talk because of how fast I'm eating. I will definitely be doing this again. Going back to my love for the Misui Kamado. Truly so versatile. Like, I've used it for a year now. Precision cooking for meat, slow cooking for jams, Misui style waterless cooking for soup, even steam roasting vegetables. You know what I'm gonna do next with it? I'm gonna bake bread. That Misui, the cast iron pot on its own, you can use it on any oven top. And it's oven safe up to 570 degrees Fahrenheit. So yes, bread is happening. It is a little more on the expensive side, but I think this is one of those things where it's worth investing in because of how much you can do with it, like how much use you can get out of it too. Very high rewards to reap here. I'm very happy right now because I made enough to last me at least 3 to 4 meals. It's gonna be a good week. This way, it's easy to toast them for breakfast and also just make like a bagel sandwich whenever. And they stay fresh, so. Changed out of my white shirt so I don't get it dirty. Feeling pasta tonight. I found this lemon marinara sauce at Target. Very intrigued because it is lemon flavored. Also, it was on sale, so I took that as a sign to buy it. This pasta I bought because it's cute. It's very fall, very Halloween. So yes, should be a pretty quick meal. I might just jazz up the sauce a little bit. Make it a little creamy, a little spicy. Cream cheese, maybe some pepper flakes. It looks so pretty. Washing out this jar with a little bit of wine, you know, flavor. My little hack, I guess, when I don't have heavy cream at home, a dab of cream cheese. Nice little substitute. Just goes right in. just the right amount of cream. Now it's lemony and spicy. In the meantime though, because I want to bake it in these pans, I don't have mozzarella cheese, but I do have string cheese. Works in a pinch. It's gonna work, trust me. There it is, my shredded mozzarella cheese. Oh, that looks great. String cheese situation just goes right on top. You know, I was gonna say it looks kind of crazy, but I feel like the shredded mozzarella cheese you buy from the supermarket kind of looks like this. So it works. Should be good to go. See you soon. It's ready. I was hoping to bring it over while it's still bubbling, but every time the weather gets colder, I crave this so much. Just gonna dig in right here today, but I'm gonna pour myself a glass of cider that I just made yesterday. Okay. It's actually my first time tasting it. I think I made it extra cinnamony this time. Nice. Now to dig in to this deliciousness. Ooh, look at how well this string cheese melts. So satisfying, and it's so easy to, right? That's the thing about pasta sauce. You can just jazz it up a little bit and it instantly becomes however you want it to be. Now it's perfectly creamy, has that slight tang still. Very excited to play with this pasta shape again. Maybe if I did like a brown butter miso version, with a layer of butternut squash underneath. Getting carried away, but it's my favorite season of the year. Can you blame me? This is also the time when I listen to my jazz playlists on repeat. Spotify has this one, which I feel like I listen to all the time. Just gonna sit here for a little bit, take a breather, listen to a couple of songs, and call it a day. But thanks for watching as always, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.